Boom. Welcome
Yeah.
to episode 5 of
Hello.
W Talks.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Doing
Good,
good, and
good.
y'all?
My brother West. Is that a turtleneck? Oh, you're down to business. You see, I have the glasses.
Hey
You see,
man.
I got the chrome glasses on today, guys. You feel me? Had
Oh,
to retire the buffs.
oh. Hey, for y'all that don't know, well, first of all, let me start off with saying this. I appreciate everybody to subscribing to our channel and watching our channel and even commenting on our channel. You know what I'm saying? Much love. You guys are amazing. We do this shit for y'all, and that's all I can say. But this segment, this episode today, what I told y'all from last episode, we're gonna be talking about toxic relationship, toxic women, and toxic men. Can they make it work? Can they not? Can we have a healthy relationship? Who knows? This is what we're gonna talk about today. Cause I know some of y'all out there, man. Y'all think y'all got it like that, but y'all really don't. But y'all might have it like that. And I can't hate.
Nobody got it like that.
You know what? Let's start off with
Exactly.
the first introduction right here. Go ahead, introduce yourself, brother, because I don't think they know who you is. They better know who you is.
As you can see, DC Hustle, better known as Damon Carrigan, former Hooper. That's all I gotta say.
Top Nation blocking. Just wanted to tell you that.
Let's skip on to the next person. You're talking about the past stuff. Let's talk about right now, present day.
Absolutely. To our, you know, beautiful, immaculate, wonderful
Get to
queen
the
right
point.
here. Introduce
Oh, I
yourself,
thought it was
please.
talking about me.
Hi, I'm Jay Nucci. I go by Yama. Jay Nucci is my stage name. Um, do I like say a fun fact, the color, whatever?
It's
What?
up to you. Say what you want.
Okay, so I graduated college in 2022. I studied sociology, so it talks about like the overview of the world, how people interact, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all.
Mm, mm.
What type of job do you get with that degree?
Any type of job, it's interacting with people.
Oh, all right, that's hard.
It's nice.
No, it's not. I mean, if you have it like that, like interacting, if you like talking, it's interact with people, like what we're doing right now. So
Oh yeah, I'm speaking too much from the trenches. She thought I meant like hard, like it's hard work. I mean like hard is
I
like
never
oh,
said
hard.
that. But, you as basketball players love saying stuff like that. So
Whoa, 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 whoa!
You talking about nice.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. Misunderstanding me. I apologize.
No.
Hold on. Let's slow it down. Guys. Let's not
I'm
start
already
now,
getting
okay?
attacked, West. Is this what you had me on here for?
Hold on.
Who's attacking?
Hold on. Let's get to the segment now. It's getting a little bit too spicy in this motherfucker. Hold on.
Isn't it funny how he points out the only black woman attacking? I'm just saying.
Ooh, she is
I literally-
she's ready to go. Hey, you know what? Hey,
She's literally the only woman on here. Why she have to bring a color into this?
So
Why she have to bring a color
because-
into this? Like
why are
nobody
you
said anything about you
assuming
being a
that I
black
was
woman.
attacking? But nobody said I was attacking you. I'm not attacking you. If anything, I was talking to you.
Your
the same way I
words
was
attack.
talking with you
Your
guys.
words attack
My
me
words.
like you're doing right now.
Like your words on Snapchat. Like your words on Snapchat.
Oh my God! Hey, you
Right.
ready? Hey, I'm gonna have to cut y'all two off. You ready? Hey, let's go. Yo, Warrant, I need you to start off that first question, bro, because it's getting hot right now. It's getting hot. I need to know, first of all, this is about toxic relationships, toxic men, toxic women. So whatever y'all have knowledge of those categories, I need y'all to throw it out there because it's already getting hot. This turtleneck is getting hot on me. Shoot the first shot, bro.
So like, before y'all even get to toxicness, like, what's up with the love? Like, because I believe y'all had to have love at some point, before
I
it
don't
got
even know
toxic.
this man. What are you talking about in general? Or are you talking about?
This is in general. This is in general.
Okay, I was about to
You know what I
say.
mean?
He
I
confused
mean,
me there
you
for a
know
second.
him.
Can
Like
you
I
repeat the
think
question one more time?
like before, yeah, even get to being toxic. Like how was the love in the beginning? Like how does that go?
How does
What
like
is
a
your
relationship start?
I understand what he's saying. What is your perspective? What is your perception of love? What
Perspective.
is it
Okay.
a Disney movie for you, or is it like reality to the T, and love is like whatever love could be for you? Go.
I would love DC to answer this first.
Oh, go ahead,
Um,
young king.
I'm going into it in two parts. I gotta address what she said. Um, I was young, foolish when I was posting on Snapchat before I started talking to somebody. You feel me? But yeah, when you actually like somebody, it could be 3 days, but I fell in love in 3 days.
So
I'm not some.
so you mean to say
It's a
that you believe
it's a
in
Disney
love at
movie
first
for
sight?
me. No, I wouldn't say first sight, but first real interaction. Like, of
Mhm.
course she was pretty, but like I'm somebody that's been around pretty before. Pretty's cool. Pretty don't last forever though. You feel me? It was the way she carried herself, the way she talked that made me really attracted, fall for her, and want her around me. Um, for me, when it comes to love, it's butterflies. I'd rather live in my delusion. I'd rather think my woman's perfect and have that Disney princess movie in my head. That's why when people talk about the honeymoon phase, for me, it never ends. For me, like, I don't know if my partner feel that way, but for me, it never ends. The argument, all that's part of it. That's just shit. That's us building and growing and challenging each other in our relationship. If we didn't have arguments, then something's off. And like it's all the love, all the love's there. Every disagreement, all that. That's how I feel about love. Like, yeah, we're gonna get into the toxicness that later, so I'm not gonna tell you the second part of how I feel right now. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about my love.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Yo, Yama,
Like
let me hear what your perception of love is, or if you think it's just reality and you already had it down to the T.
My perception about love is consistency. I feel like if you don't have consistency, like what is there? The first thing that I see when I interact with people, especially like a man, if I was planning to be in a relationship with him or if I want to be with him, I'll have to see how he treats other people. I think that, the way that you treat others will reflect of how you are. And I want to see who you're hanging out
Mm.
with, like who are you hanging out with? Who is making you be a better man? Who are you going to with like advice if there's any issues or problems? I got to see the whole overview of that before we can even go further into. Damn, can I finish? Yeah, so before we can even go like interacting with each other, I need to know what people think of you and how you service people because I'm someone who's big on like servicing the community and stuff like that. I'm big on family. I need to see how you interact with your family. And once I can see that and I'm okay with that and I can see how people actually have genuine love for you, that's when it starts to become okay, like we're actually falling in love or I'm actually appreciating you. And then on top of that, the consistency is just a plus. It's like okay, like you're actually showing up for me, like if I need something or if I need help with something, if I need advice, any type of thing, and we're building that together and we have plans. Like it's not no fairy tale plans because we will fight. I want to see how you're going to work out the argument in the fighting. Are we going to like be silent? Are we going to be silent or are we going to like sit in the car, sit in person and actually like talk it out and be like, okay, this is how you made me feel? Or are you going to say, well, this is what you did. I didn't appreciate it. No. How did I make you feel? And how do we move from it so that it won't happen again? That's the type of love I am. It's more so of reality. And yes, like I do believe in love at first sight, but then you also have to take a step back and like not just be infatuated with the person, but also see what they also do outside of you. That's my whole perception.
Okay. Okay. So hold
okay.
on. You guys basically have that same thought of how love is supposed to be. Okay? Now, oh my
Except
god, this is perfect. You ready? I'm not first of all, for people out there, this is not no fucking E-date. Sorry for my language. It's not no E-date. These are two people that done been through a lot of situations through their lives with toxic people, with not being toxic, with being in toxic and all that types of stuff. Now, I know these two people, okay? My cousin don't know them, but I know these two people. These motherfuckers have been through so much that I can't even call it. You know what I'm saying? but
What do you
but
mean
but
by so much?
I'm not saying so much in situations wise, but I'm saying so much as like the way they think and the way
Oh
that,
yeah,
they
I'm a lot.
see the world in a different way that most people wouldn't. And I done came to these people for advice before because shit, I done had my own types of situations. You know what I'm saying? And to hear the voice and thoughts of these two intelligent people, I'd be like, okay, these are people that done. I'm not saying them been through something, but that know something that someone done taught them, or they done saw that they're just giving knowledge to the other person, aka me or to anybody else. That's why we're doing this podcast right here, because shit, y'all need to know this. Y'all need to hear this. This is an intelligent conversation right here. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, yo, brother, go and say your thoughts, bro.
Who to your left? That's me.
Yeah, you, stupid. I just said you was
I
right
want to
there.
play devil advocate though. What makes you think they not the toxic ones in their relationships or past
Yo,
relationships?
Mm,
Like, listen.
Hold
The,
on,
con- the
hold on.
their explanations that they gave us was perfect, right? And you already know when you too perfect in a relationship, 99% you're the problem.
you know,
So what makes
the person
like
that you
why is
should
it not
probably
you?
ask is DC with his little posts because he's saying one thing, but then I see another. But
bro,
Whoa!
I'll
Hey,
go first
DC, you in the
again.
hot chair, brother.
because
I'll go first
you,
again. Once again, this is social media. You play a role in this life. Like you think Drake acts like Drake at home, or he acts like Aubrey at the crib. That's one thing.
it's
Wait, let me
okay
finish. Let
to
me finish. Let me
say
finish.
Let him finish.
Once again, that's DC. It's my Snapchat name's literally DC the villain. I literally act like a villain. I post shit just to get hot view. Like it's just social media. And then I don't even respond back to people. Like I just let people get mad.
It's facts.
Second, when it comes to me being toxic, I definitely am not perfect. I wouldn't say I'm toxic. I'm always down to talk things through. I think one thing I am is just too passive and too like nonchalant. And sometimes, and I'm mainly those in argument situations. Like I'm down. I don't want to really argue with you. Like, what are we arguing about? And sometimes the woman wants you to talk back to her, so she feels heard, or things like that nature. And sometimes I'm not fully there to do that. Do I try? Shit, sometimes. Well, sometimes it's like, damn, what are we really arguing about? This is some bullshit. Like I know I'm not perfect. I know my partner's not perfect. The thing is to build and try our best to be perfect together. And I'm not saying that I was doing that when I was younger because I wasn't. Shit, somebody fuck up, I was quick to cut them off. Like, yeah, no. Now it's more you got to find somebody that I wouldn't necessarily thinks like you, but definitely somebody that challenges you to think bigger.
Mm.
Somebody that challenges you to build. Somebody that sees growth in you and somebody that you see growth in them. You don't necessarily want somebody that's beneath you or above you. You kind of want somebody that's around the same thing when it comes to ambition. Yeah, that's just how I feel. I know I'm not perfect. I'm probably am toxic to some people. I love bomb. I do a lot early. I'm sorry. I'm spoiler. I Hey, my shorty needs something. I'm going on my way to get it.
Mm.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm one of them. Like
Wait, hold on. Sorry to cut you off, brother. But are you telling me that you are becoming a lover boy, or you were a lover boy just playing the role of the villain?
I'm a
You
Cancer.
can both.
I was always a lover boy, but only for somebody that actually could get the lover out of me. Not everybody can get that side out
Mm.
of me. Like I remember seeing this one Instagram post. It was like, "Oh, you just didn't turn me on financially." Every girl can bring out a different side of you, and then there's that one girl, or maybe some guys, even if they're lucky enough, they get two in their lives where they realize like, "Oh, this person brings out all the best sides of me, and I want this person around me." They make me gentler. They make me want to grow. They make me want to do this, that, and the third. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the state I'm in right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the person I'm talking to right now. They make me want to do more. They make me want to grow. They make me want to build. They make me want to have them around me at all time.
I like that, brother. I like that. Yama,
That's beautiful.
what you got to say about that mother right there?
To be honest, you said a few points. The first thing that you said that is arguing and talking, like sometimes you don't want to talk to the person. And I feel like in response to what you just said a few seconds ago, that if they weren't worth talking to, then that's someone that you probably shouldn't see yourself in. And then another point that you had said that you were this was like long ago. This is actually pretty recent, like a few months ago, or actually a month ago, where you were making different posts about like your exes and stuff like that. And you're saying, well, I'm cool with all my exes and, they still come to me for advice. So to me, it's just like, yeah, you can be a villain, but who told you to conform to the world? Like, who told you to go for society and do what society wants you to do and be a villain? To me, that makes no sense because that makes no sense. It doesn't seem authentic, in my humble opinion, for you
Dang.
to be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because that's what I want to be. But low key, that you're a lover boy. So to me, it kind of seems like there's like a back and forth with yourself. Like, should I be a good person? Should I not? Because from my understanding in your post, it kind of seems like you state that like you've done X, Y, and Z for these women that you've messed around with or you've dated previously, and they haven't given you enough, or they haven't given you the type of access that you want or what you need for yourself bringing to the table. So it's kind of like a wrestling in yourself. That's kind of how I like portrayed it to be. And again, you're right, like nobody's perfect and we've all done mistakes, but to me it kind of confuses me because it's like, okay, you say you're a level boy, but then you're also a villain. You can't have both. You have to either be one or another. You have to be hot or you have to be cold. That's just my simple.
How
What are
how
you?
about how why can't I just leave a location and get hot and find my perfect temperature? Like I like I said, it's a different person brings a different side out of me. Maybe some of my talking stages were better than the girlfriends I actually had in my life. They brought a softer side out of me, and then it just didn't turn into a relationship because of other things. So
No,
yeah,
right.
I wouldn't say I'm confused at all. I just know what I want and what I need around me at this point in age. I was also just growing. Me
Okay.
saying all my exes hit me up, that was kind of an exaggeration. Like over the years, probably a couple of them hit me up for advice, money, and shit like that. But as of recently, none of them have talked to me.
Okay. You see, I no, I'm not gonna lie. That is growth right there. Cause you know why? It comes from what you see in public to what you see in private. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to show the public is what you're gonna show. Whatever you do in private, nobody needs to know. Rhyming accidentally, you know what I'm saying? And Yama, I see where you was going with there, and I 100% agree. I see where DC is with it, and I 100% agree. You know what I'm saying?
That stutter was
DC does
crazy,
things.
bro.
I
I'm
can
not gonna
vouch for
lie.
him. DC does things for 100% just trolling. He's a troller. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie.
What are you doing?
I was just showing them how much of a simp I really am. Lover boy.
You see
Oh,
what I'm talking
flowers.
about? He is a troll. Now, like I said,
Send
if you go
them flowers
go
back, my
to
boy.
DC underscore right
Where's my
hustle,
front camera on my back?
you will
Where's
see
my
he'll post the most exotic shit about some type of shit, whatever it is, and 9 out of 10, it's probably just BS. Cause look, he got flowers in the back of the seat, and it's just like wow. But with Yama, I need to ask you this though. What is your definition of a toxic relationship? I just want to go off. I'm not gonna lie. This right here got me feeling good. I need to know what's your toxic relationship in your mind. Go. Give me
Okay.
5 things. That makes it. Give me
Five
5 things.
things.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait, wait, wait,
5.
wait. Are you saying what makes a relationship toxic or what makes the male partner toxic?
No.
Nah,
Relationship.
just
I
overall,
said
what
it
is
Okay.
proper.
toxic?
I said it
Okay.
proper.
Okay.
We're gonna get to the male and
Um,
women part. Trust me.
Oh, I'm gonna
Trust me.
tear open something.
So what makes a relationship toxic is one where we can get into some nasty fights and we can say stuff that we really don't mean and we go past hell. That's one. Two, what makes another toxic relationship, what else? Like in my past experience, honestly, I know stuff, but it's not coming to mind. Um, yikes. Oh,
She in
that
the
we would
hot
like be
chair
on
right
and off.
now.
Stop. Okay, so yeah, saying things that we really don't mean, but then we get back together. The second thing would be we'll be on and off. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm done with you. I'm not talking with you no more. I'll block you on everything and it's done. Another thing, can't really name five for real. I can only name like one more. The last thing would be like, we're seeing other people and then somehow we come back together. Those are like I only got three for you. Those are like the past things I've done. I only got
Okay.
three. So
DC, what do you think is a toxic relationship? Give me five. One, two, three, four, five.
Domestic violence number one.
Mm.
Toxic. I hate the DV couples, and then they call you, and then like you trying to save your sister or your brother from the toxic shit of getting hit, and then a week later they're back together. It's like, nigga, do you want to save yourself? Like, you can only
You
save
want round
yourself.
two?
Like, yeah, like you want round two, but how many rounds we gonna go? This is not a boxing match. This is not the UFC, my friend. Um, Number two, I definitely think that on and off again is very toxic. Number three would be that passive aggressiveness and just not speaking your mind. If that's really your partner, say what's on your chest to them when it's proper timing for you. Yeah, I know it might take a little while because like you're nervous and you don't want to hurt that person's feelings, but walking around with your emotions, you're only eating yourself up and they can't help you. So I think that's very toxic. Four, I would say hiding. I feel like a lot of times when somebody gets in a relationship or they really like someone, they tend to withhold the full truth because they're scared that that one little part of the story is going to hurt that person's feelings.
Mm.
And I feel like for me, that was the biggest things in a lot of my past relationships. Is like the little white lies started adding up to so much. It's like there might be even a bigger lie that you're holding back now. Because now I'm catching you up on all this little bullshit. And then fifth, uh, would probably be not necessarily communication for me, but like true understanding. Like people tend to say, I hear you, I understand where you're coming from, but do you really? Like, is it really resonating with you? What did I say really hit you? Like, can you tell me a point that really gets across? I feel like too many times people are so dismissive when they're in an argument or talking to their partner just because they want to be heard and get their point across more. I say those are my five for toxic.
Okay. You both got good points on that. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence, what you think about that, bro?
Like, I understand, I love some of his points. Now, do you want me to go into depth of what toxic is?
Yeah, let's get
Brother,
your overall view.
brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. We don't need to hear your
Oh man.
bullshit.
Mm, mm.
Hey, brother, we are the host. I think you've forgotten. We are hosting. We are not putting our points in this. We will have our
I'm gonna
time.
put 1 point. I'm gonna put 1 point though.
Alright, I'll let you slide.
Self-sabotage in a relationship.
Oh
I
yeah.
used to do it. Like if I'm not feeling
Yeah.
you and I'm just like tired and
Damn.
I'm over it, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just stop doing everything I used to do. I'm gonna make you break up with me actually. I'm not even gonna do it. I just don't care to do it. I'm gonna just
You
make
want
sure, you broke up with me. My friend's ass, she broke up with me. I ain't care. I already stepped out of that relationship. Whatever you was talking went through one ear, didn't come out. I mean, it went out, but I ain't care about it. That's why I'd be like, certain relationships, it's toxic, but you step out. It is what it is.
Mm,
Nah, that's so fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
mm.
Like
Yeah.
I used to be that way, but it's like you're better off just cutting it off faster than that. Because
Mm.
now instead of like y'all ending on good terms because you're just open and honest right away, you're building up to the point where now she hates you. So now, like, you self sabotaging yourself for the next person because now she's spreading rumors and shit like this nigga don't do this, he's a bum and all this extra shit. Like, you better off cutting it off when you still good. And like, yeah, I'm not feeling this right now. It's not working out for me.
Wait, hold on. This is perfect because what do you guys think? All right, this is none of our business. We don't know what the hell's going on behind closed doors. I don't know what the hell's going on. I ain't no damn celebrity, but the Offset, Cardi B, and Stephon Diggs situation. I know you guys know about it. So what do you guys think about that whole toxic situation right there?
Well, I'll start. To be honest, I think that Offset definitely like put that on himself. You had a woman that was willing to do every and anything for you, and you decided to again take on the worldly views of what a rapper is that can like sleep with all the women in the world. You know, the first time she forgave you, you pushed your luck and you again cheated on her with like people around her, close friends and families or whatever. And so when she does a you on a you while y'all are in the process of getting, you know, divorced and being separated and all that kind of stuff, and she meets somebody else who's giving her and treating her right, now you want to act all insane. Now you want to be all crazy talking about, well, she was wrong for what she did and this and that. Like, I feel like that's double standards. And I feel like when someone, because I'm not going to say like when a woman does it, because I feel like it happens both ways, but when someone does a you on a you, now it's a crime, now it's a problem, now it's an issue. But you was just comfortable doing that, and I feel like that's not fair for him to be like, oh, well, you're a hoe and you're doing this and that, when you was a hoe before, when I was loyal to you. So I have every right to do that. And I did have every right because we weren't even married. We're not even together. If anything, we were in the process of divorce. We're done. Like we have nothing. And then to add insult into injury, you want to go bring your little girlfriends and say I have all these bitches that are this and that. No, you're hurting. It's what it is. So she was rightfully right for what she did.
But isn't there a saying that says two wrongs don't make a right?
She was done in the relationship. The relationship was already over. They had divorce. She's allowed to do what she wants. She's a free woman. Just because she was carrying that man's baby, okay, so what? That was when they were in the relationship. Now they're not. They're separated.
Four of the motherfuckers make it right.
I
What you mean
mean,
by that?
it's yeah.
What do you mean by that, DC? Go ahead. Speak your mind on that.
No, let me go off her points though. I definitely agree with a lot of what she said, but I also agree with his point as well. Yes, was Offset wrong and is he hurting and just trying to cover it up? Definitely. Cardi B though, the type of figure she is, she's very outspoken and loud. I get that. This was a time where she could have switched the dynamic of with how men perspect women right now and the diagramic of how men view women. She not only added fuel to the fire of how a lot of men view women by doing what she did, because a lot of men value loyalty above any, especially as a mother, we expect you to, trying to be PG as possible, keep your legs together. And now with a lot of men
Oh,
doing
so
what
he
y'all do,
couldn't keep his legs together.
can I please finish? I'll let you finish your whole point.
Sure.
All I'm trying to say is, like my man said at the bottom, two wrongs don't make it right. You as a woman, I'll get biblical even though I'm Muslim for you. A woman can't, Adam made Eve out of his ribs. What do the ribs do? They protect the vital organs. What do organs represent? Feelings. So at the end of the day, men are not stronger than women emotionally. You guys got that. You are emotionally stronger than us. I seen women get cheated on, bounce back, and date another person. And you feel me? Love that man better than they love the last. A man's not doing that. We're gonna hurt for like 5 years before we move on. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you in that situation, Offset is completely wrong. He fucked up twice before she got the divorce. You feel me? Completely wrong, dead wrong. This was a chance for her to show, or at least wait to announce that she was pregnant by another man, and that she got pregnant at least until after the divorce. That is the only part at all that I feel like she should have waited for. Other than that, everything else she's doing, talking her shit, popping off, she was completely right. I'm not defending Offset in the slightest because he cheated on a woman that gave him everything he needed and then some.
Now, let me ask you this though: do you think the reason why he acted the way that he was because of Cardi's past? Like, what do you guys think about a person's past, because I know that's what comes to a toxic person. They think about people's past and how they acted and all types of stuff. Like, what do you think
Mm.
about that right there? DC,
Hold on.
To be
I
honest,
want you to start off, because I know Yama got something, but I want to hear something from DC real quick.
My light turned off, but hey, it's an ego thing for a lot of men, bro. So a lot of us men, we're gonna go with our ego first, let our pride ride. But at the end of the day, he got with the woman knowing her past. Her past was public information for the world to know. Still cuffed, still went through with all that. You have to deal with that. So if he's mad because of her past, he's a goofball. You know her past before you know the woman you was dating before you even met her. How about that? The world knew it before you met her. We knew that she was loud and outspoken. Me personally, as a man, I will never judge a woman on her past, especially when it's been a year plus of what you did. Like, at least you feel me, you moved on, you did all that. That's before me. And worst case scenario, we can always move to a different state where niggas don't even know that reputation. We good. I felt for you.
Okay.
And that's all I gotta say about it. I'm not worried about your girls past at all.
Hold up. Speaking of past, I have a question. I know this is gonna be controversial, but does the body count matter when it comes to a woman's past or a male's past and who you decide to be with?
Yes.
are you talking to him or are you talking to?
Both. Both.
Okay,
That
Uh,
can
matters,
I
DC.
let
it
me
does
say that point?
in a sense of like I don't want my future wife have been fucking murderers and things like that. You feel me? Cause like sex is energy, and depending on who you're having sex with, you're going to pass that on to the next person. The last thing is I want you to have messed with like 8 drug dealers. Your last 8 bodies with drug dealers and murderers trying to survive for their last and shit. Now I'm all of a sudden in survival mode and scenarios out of nowhere. So that's the only reason why I say it kind of matters on that scenario. But other than that, no, it doesn't really matter. I don't care as long as like your partner will let you know based off what their type was. Like, you shouldn't really worry based off who you with.
Okay.
Like, they wasn't getting too crazy or they wasn't messing with people too crazy. But that's the only reason why I say it matters because of the energy changer and transfer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yama, what about that
Okay,
situation? Go ahead.
so first of all, let's address Adam and Eve because he said something about the biblical and I read my Bible. So first of all, it was Adam's fault that he wasn't even watching Eve when she ate the apple. Because what was he doing when she was doing that?
Hold on. Why do we have
It's
to watch you? If you
Literally,
my
like
woman,
what?
why do I have to
whoa,
watch
whoa, whoa,
you?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all, I'll
You
let
have
y'all
your
talk.
own
It's my
conscience.
turn. I'll let y'all talk.
Go ahead.
First of all, God said
Stand
for
up, young
Adam
queen.
to God said for Adam to be the leader of Eve. He was being in charge. As a man, for all three of y'all, as a man, it's your job to lead. So when you're doing all these wifely duties and stuff, when we're doing what all these wifely duties, we're doing that to submit to a man who's leading. So what was Adam's job? It was to lead Eve in the garden. What happened? We don't know what was going on, like where she ran off to and all that kind of
A
stuff.
snake was
But
talking
what
in her
was
ear.
Adam?
Remember that?
I'm not done.
She got
Remember?
influenced by another though.
I let you
Remember
talk.
everything though.
Remember,
Remember everything
remember
though.
how I let you talk? You remember how I let you talk? So I'm talking right now. So first of all, if you really pay attention to the Bible and all that kind of stuff, you would realize that Satan, she went off in the garden. Satan went and talked to her and said, "Oh well, God said you couldn't eat all the trees and things, whatever." She ate the tree of life. What was Adam doing? He wasn't doing his job. So because of that, they both got kicked out of the garden because he wasn't doing his job and she did something else. Let's get that clear out of the way. Second of all, the fact that I see this is a double standard. So Cardi clearly was messing around with somebody else, but she couldn't quote unquote close her legs or couldn't wait. But it's okay for a man to do it. Men all the time, most, I'm not even gonna say all the time, men mostly will move on to the next person and everybody thinks it's okay. But when a woman does it, oh, it's a problem, it's an issue, it's oh, she's a hoe, she didn't wait till this and that. And we know that as a worldly fact. So what was the question that he had asked before? Sorry, I have to go back to that. What were you asking?
Damn. Oh, does body count matter?
Okay, so let's get into body count. So, to be honest, you, DC, had just said that, oh, like other people bring out the best in me, and I'm a simp, I'm love bombing, da da da, this and that. But if that person, if you really truly connected with that person, and she knew in her mind, like, oh, if I bring this up, I don't know how he's gonna think about it, but you are already in love with her, I personally think. that you would probably be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna get rid of that. Then if you want to add into a factor that soul ties are real, but you can also break soul ties. People fast. I fasted so many times from my soul ties because I have to keep reminding myself to pray and break it, and I've broken it, so I don't have ties with those people anymore. So if you think about it, you can break those soul ties. Just because that person had a terrible past, how would you feel if she heard something that she didn't like and you were too scared to tell her? That's my type of thing. Like, I feel like body count doesn't matter. We're all adults and we're all people. We all make mistakes. If you also think about it too, I've heard relationships, like some of my elders that I like go to for advice, especially for like relationship advice. Homeboy used to be what is it, a sex addict, and he had over 100 bodies. His wife knew this was his past because he expressed that to her, but because of the love that they have for each other and the foundation that they have, and mostly a foundation of Christ, if you want to think go into that too religiously, it allowed them to still come together and be like, you know, I still love you, and you did your part of breaking those soul ties, so those soul ties don't even matter. So that's just my take on those things. If what you
That's
think.
different though. He was a porn star. That's a profession.
He
It
wasn't
ain't
a
like he was
porn
just like
star. He had a sex addiction, but he stopped that sex addiction. Like, that's not
he
being a
was
porn star.
he was a street porn star. That's what you call it. That's what it is. You
That
got
it,
weed
that
dealers
it was
who
an
are street
unprofessional porn
pharmacists.
star. He was an
You know
amateur.
what I mean? That's what it is.
Wow, he's passing out pipe. It's crazy for the community.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Because in the Bible, don't it say be fruitful?
Wow. See, this is
Okay,
another
now
thing.
you're taking the
See,
Bible
see,
out of
no,
context.
no, no,
Nah.
no. Like I've seen a lot of people doing that as of late, like taking the Bible out of context. It all started with BMF. After the dad cheated, he whatever the mom's name is with a Bible verse so he could get away with cheating.
Still,
Ever since I seen, I'm like, no way they use religion to cheat now and get away with cheating. Like that's OD.
I blame 50.
Yeah, 50's OD. He gassed it. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna let that slide. But yeah, toxic, bro. We good. Like, what is toxic for real? You know what I don't like? I hate when they say like that's toxic masculinity. Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, there's clearly a sassy apocalypse for men, so y'all y'all be acting
Okay,
up.
so what I meant by that is you don't hear men say there's toxic femininity. You know
Y'all
why?
say other ways.
No, because at the end of the day, we're human beings,
they all
both sides
diced.
of us. So the word to use is just toxic in general. There's no toxic femininity, but it's toxic on both sides. It's just toxic.
No. Yeah, so when they say toxic masculinity, it's women saying like, "Oh, toxic masculinity." We're not saying like, "Oh, women are not toxic."
Do,
Who
do
said
you know
that?
where that word came from?
I would love to know where you
It was
think it
actually
came
a,
from.
it was actually just a study done by a professor, and then out of nowhere, people started riding with it with this new woke age. But so it was never actually defined or put into anything until this new woke age started using it. Because somebody caught onto it, one lab report. But okay.
What's the name of the professor? Where was he studying from? Is there like .org, .net, .gov? Like, who
Uh,
is this
hey, I
person?
ain't gonna lie, I'm just like these Gen Z people. Hey, I got mine through TikTok. I ain't say all that.
Okay.
Mm.
God damn!
Interesting. Mm.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. We are kind of running over time, but brother, I need you to ask one more question because we gotta kick this motherfucker with a banger. Hit these dudes, hit
Oh,
these women, hit everyone with a crazy question right now because I'm feeling hot. I'm about to take my shirt off, and I know nobody wants to see that. Please.
'cause I already know all y'all actually had this. I know y'all got a favorite ex automatically. Y'all have a favorite ex, regardless if you want to lie right now. The question is, would you let them back in your life? Like, would you date them again?
And I understand you guys are under oath. Do not lie on this podcast. That is one of the
All
rules.
right,
You do not lie. You be
all right.
honest.
I'll go right now. My favorite ex is also the ex I hate the most. So I would not
It
date
be
them
like
again.
that.
And the reason why I say this is it was just the consistency of lying and not being truthful. and just deceiving me for times that we weren't together, but still lingering me on, making it seem like we had hope to be together. And then more than anything, bro, I'm mad about the money I spent while we weren't together. Like always coming to me for favors. Like if you had a boyfriend that whole time that you was trying to get money out of me, bro, where's my bread at, bro? I want my chicken back. Nigga. Like spend bands, bro. I'm sick. That's the only thing I'm mad about, bro. That's what I want. I want my bread back.
A
Okay.
refund.
That's the only way I'd ever link my ex is gonna she had my chicken. Nigga. Like where's my money?
Okay.
I wouldn't consider the person to be called my favorite ex. If anything, he's below the bottom of the barrel. Like you're useless to
Damn.
me. I would not date him just because I remember previously like how I felt, and if I feel empty or if I feel like I was pushing and trying too much or I was trying to pursue you because that's not my job, then I don't want you. And I know that for a fact he will not change because he doesn't heal the inner childhood in himself. So like all of us, we all have the opportunity to know what's going on with ourselves. And if you think about it, your inner childhood also like shows in your relationship. And if you're not healing within yourself, or if you're not getting the help that you need, or if you're not working on yourself, then there's no point for you to grow and excel in your relationships. That's why you see many relationships today not flourishing because you're not healing yourself, or like getting the help that you need, knowing that these issues are going on. And for him, he just couldn't deal with those capacities, and I was there, but I can't be your therapist and your girl at the same time. It's just not gonna work, you know. And I can't be Captain Save a Hoe for you all the time. You got to go find out and save yourself. And I can't do that. So no, I would not accept him back in my life. I like to live
Damn.
free and be happy. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Yes. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought about it. I did break up with the person, and I seen she got pregnant by some dude, and I thought about. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should break y'all up, man. Take you back. You know, but it's more like if it's true love or is it lust. That's where toxic stuff come from too. If it's actually true love or you just lusting over the person. Life be crazy. I'll
Are
be
you
honest.
okay?
Nah, for men, it's more of an ego thing at that time. You gotta really
Hmm.
look at it like it's not even lusting. It's just like that's something that used to be yours, or she used to say that you're all hers, and then you're seeing somebody else with it. A hint of jealousy and pride comes over as a man because that's something you used to obtain. So you gotta
Hmm.
truly let go before you can even, feel me, before that doesn't bother you.
Wait,
Cause
yo,
Wait,
like
you
you,
brother.
asked.
Yo, Cuzzo,
She's
you
pregnant with
ain't
another man.
Cuzzo, you ain't never tell
Oh,
me
she's
about that.
pregnant. She got. Oh, story time. Quick story time. Uh, long story short, me and this girl was talking. We was good for a hot minute, and then I broke up with her. I didn't really have a valid reason. It was just I was too young. You know, I didn't care for love like that. It was just okay. You bad as hell. You know, I got the best looking girl. I don't really like you like that. But you know, we did our things, whatever. Then let's say 2 years passed. I added her back on Instagram. Then I seen, you know, she got a new man or whatever. Maybe I did feel a little jealous. Then I seen the freaking sonogram. And I'm like, damn, I might want you back. You know, I don't mind raising little Timmy. I don't mind. Like it is what it is.
I'm
But
not gonna lie.
I really love you.
I found out something so similar in a different way. One of my old teammates that I used to play AAU with, like the other day, definitely just posted a girl that he got pregnant, and it was definitely one of my exes.
See, he felt the type of way too.
No, I did not. I did not care. I
Really?
congratulated him. I commented. I congratulated. I did not care at all. Trust me. I am super happy where I am at right now. People cannot wipe the smile off my face.
Me
Cause I
Hey,
personally,
promise you,
you my
I'm
boy.
not going nowhere. You know how they say don't
hey,
put all your eggs in one basket. I'm putting every egg in this one basket.
hey. I'm not
Right.
gonna lie. I just want to go based off of. So this is my last question, and then we're gonna have to wrap this up because one, I still work a nine
Bro,
to five. You motherfuckers is not paying my bills yet, so I'm waiting for you guys to pay my bills. Not you guys in particular, but y'all need to start paying our bills. The people that are watching, come on. I promise you, I'll give bread back.
Ferrari to buy.
But anyways, one, how do you guys feel to be where you guys are at right now in life, where your happiness and your growth, basically, to look back? I know we don't look back. Past tense is past. But to sit here and look back and be like, hey, from where I was at then to where I'm at now, how do you feel?
I'm
The
gonna go
growth.
first so I can hang up, bro. I got shit to do. So for me, as an athlete that messed up his knee, that thought he was gonna go to the league, where I am and where I recovered at, I'm kind of happy. And with the battery I got in my back, my ambition and where it is now, I'm back to really wanting to get life better for myself. So I'm proud of how I stepped up and recovered. I know if the younger me knew that that was gonna happen to my knee and what was going on in my life, and going through a phase where I wasn't my most happy and I was just doing shit to do it, that they would be really proud that I stepped up and persevered through everything. Well, all right, my people, I care about y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good. All that good stuff, praise God or whatever y'all say, wallahi, I love y'all. One.
Hey, have a great
Sorry,
night, brother. That's a great way
You
to end it
too.
off.
All right, one.
Yama, save the best for last.
Oh no, I'm after. I got shit to say.
Nigga, but you ain't the best.
All right, I'm second best. I'll take it.
Anyways,
Um,
Queen, go ahead.
so actually, it's funny because you asked that question. I was kind of reflecting earlier today. I would say that I'm not like a perfect person, but I'm also a progressing person. So where I was before, I feel like I was a mess in a way, like in all aspects of my life, like not knowing what I want to do, or not knowing, being scared to like stand out and being different. But now I kind of feel like I'm at peace, like just working on myself to be like the best version of myself and to not be distracted. Like, um, I was in a situation for a little bit where I was just like, oh my gosh, like, confused and questioning myself. But then I had to like be put in perspective and, reach out to people who knew me to tell me like, you're a baddie, you know who you are, and like you are amazing, and people get to know you, and so people will know you and see like, oh wow, she's got it. So like right now I'm more so happy with myself, and I'm very like, okay, like I'm really taking my time, spending time with God, and really just getting to know who I am so I can be the best of who I need to be in every aspect of my life. So I feel good. Yeah.
I
Okay,
like that.
okay. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I agree with. I agree with what you said. Knowing you for many years on and knowing your situations and stuff like that, I definitely agree. And as I said, I am 100% for women. You know what I'm saying? I am women power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys go through so much stuff, and I commend you guys. I fight for you guys. I'm a mama's boy. I don't care what you guys want to say. I'm a mama's boy at the end of the day, and you guys go through so much stuff. Us men, we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But if there's a man that's willing to learn and willing to get better and willing to be better as a person, then I always say give that person a chance. I believe in second chances. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're gonna call it sucker or whatever or not. Cool. I believe in second chances, and for a woman like you and your caliber to go through all that stuff, I commend you. You know what I'm saying? You're beautiful, you're intelligent, you've done a lot of stuff. You are creating your life that is beautiful, that is like a plant. A plant starts from the bottom and then grows and be a tree. Just like how DC is. He was a plant at one point. He was a seed at one point. Just like how he was. He was a seed. We all were seeds. And then we're growing to be a big ass tree. So shout outs to you. And not to be mean or anything, but you need to get the fuck out of here.
Shut up.
Hey.
Well, I was.
Hey, but I appreciate you for joining, Yama. I forgot to say that to DC, but he knows it's all love. But I appreciate you for joining, and this is W Podcast, so thank you.
Wasn't
Thank
homeboy
you.
about to say your cousin about
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say?
yeah,
Oh
but you gotta
yeah,
leave.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah.
all right. Well, peace and blessings to y'all. Bye.
All
Later.
right, bye. Anyways. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. What the
Mm.
f? What in the world?
You tell me.
That got it was about to get heated in the beginning. Those are two. Those are two like I think of black people as beautiful queens and kings,
Mhm.
and I think those are just two empires battling. Do it respect, obviously, but
Yeah.
that was about to get messy.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little mess.
Ain't nothing wrong with a
Ain't
little
nothing
mess. That
wrong.
hey, it's toxic. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
But
be.
I gotta say though, those two people, they got a lot of knowledge about toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not know them, bro, but I know them. They got a lot of knowledge of toxicity, and you can see it with what their answers and all that stuff. Like you can, if you guys are really paying attention, like Lawrence, I know you could tell with their answers. You could tell that
Genuine.
they were toxic at one point, or probably had some toxicity in their soul. They put that shit to the side now. Like they done grew and got better and understood either their mistakes or other people's mistakes or something they learned.
Maturity. As you grow older, you mature more. You realize stuff that you used to do ain't gonna fly with whatever you doing now.
Exactly.
And that's commendable growth right there. If you stay in that position where you're like, okay, I'm gonna be toxic, fuck bitches, da da da, you're not gonna be happy in life at all. Like, I'd say to tell you, ain't nothing out here. Nothing's out here. So if you got something, even though you on the rocks with it, try to mend it.
Mm-hmm.
Like in your vows, it says for better, for worse. Don't just quit, when things get rough, just talk it out like she said, talk it out. And even, some people don't like to do this. Go to a couples therapist. That'll really help you out. So it's more being toxic. It's just a mindset. It's just a little phase. Once you go out of it, you're good. You know how to manage certain things.
Exactly.
But yeah,
You're right on with it, man. You're right on with it. But like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You really was about to give it all up for a shorty that had a kid that wasn't your kid.
it depends. I ain't gonna lie. It probably was lustful. I ain't gonna lie with you. Cause
Damn, that
bro,
cooter cat must have been really good. If
she
you was
looked
really
amazing.
to take care of the kids that weren't your kids, that weren't
You know what's
that weren't
crazy?
Delvar.
You know what's crazy though? I realize a lot of females that like me have kids, which is weird. It's either they're single, it's either they're single mothers
So you
or
were unk.
at this point, bro, at this point in my life, at this point, yeah, gotta be. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, I've had girls who I was like, yo, you mad pretty, you do have a kid, but I'm not at a point in my life where I can fully support y'all. Because as a man, you gotta understand if she comes with a kid, it's a package deal. You just can't get one and toss the other one away. It don't work like that, you know. So that's another thing about maturity. And you gotta realize if she comes from a toxic relationship too, that it probably didn't work out. You know, it's not that you're picking up where he left off. It's more like you're now picking up to build with her. That's what it really be. So yeah, if she got a kid, don't overlook it. If you got like that, start that relationship.
That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This is W Podcast. This is what it's all about.
W talks.
We kept our promise. We told y'all we gonna have this
They gonna
toxic.
get toxic.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna have this toxic conversation. We gonna get some people in here. You see what we did? You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna go up from here. But at the end of the day, all we talk about is our opinions of things, and we talk about W talks, and we talk about the things that are factuals, real facts. These are things you can Google. Okay. We don't have no PhDs. Well, I got a PhD. Yeah, I got yeah. I'm joking, but no, I'm not joking. But I'm joking. You know what I mean. But we don't got PhDs. We're not Dr. Phil's. We're not, you know, none of the
Up
above.
in
We're
that
just
lot.
people that have been through a lot of experiences. As you can tell with the two guests that we had, they had a lot of experiences. They learned a lot. We're just people that are just trying to, you know, the knowledge that we have, we give it to y'all. So yeah,
With that, with that being said, thank y'all again. And we're gonna give praise to God where He needs it the most. And just like that, that was another episode.
W Podcast.